So a few weeks ago, I talked about how I've been really into going to like these abandoned places and stuff recently, and I've been doing it a lot, and I've been trying to vlog a lot of it. And there's this one video I've been working on that's just so annoying because like I'm terrible at vlogging. I don't fucking do it ever. So when I'm just getting into it, which is now, I'm pretty bad at it. But anyway, I went to this place a few months back with one of my friends, and it was one of the first ever abandoned places that I explored with only one other person. Usually I go in like a group or like 3 people, but it was just me and my friend, and we were going to go alone, and that's what we were going to do. And we went, and of course, when I give you the little intro about it, and I say we went, it didn't go well. Something happened there, which makes it a video on the channel. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a like if you do, and here it is. So I'm going to jump right to it. Me and my friend, we had the day planned. He came over. We got ready. We got like our lights and stuff because obviously we were going at nighttime. And the place itself was like an abandoned shopping mall. Not like a giant fucking mall, but it was old and it was pretty small. And we wanted to go because it seemed like the perfect location to go and do something like this and, you know, explore it. Because everyone that we talked to that is gone, they said there was no security. There was no problems going. Like it's always super easy. It's so abandoned that, you know, no one ever goes by there. And it's kind of like into the woods a little bit. So it was pretty secluded as well. So we were pretty excited to go. And now I know, like, I should never listen to anyone when they're like, yeah, go explore this abandoned place. There's never security. It's secluded. It's always perfect to go. Because they're always fucking lying. And that's what happened. We go there. No one was out front that we could see. So we went right through the front. The front's really fucking easy to go through. It's pretty much broken. It's just like a fat hole in the wall. And I never understood these like super abandoned places have like fuck tons of security, which costs probably decent money, but they can't fix up the building that they're protecting. It's like a shit building with holes all over the walls to get in, but they have security. I don't know though, I've never owned a building with a bunch of fucking problems, so I can't really speak for them. But we went to this place, we're exploring, we have these big ass fucking lights with us, and this is the whole problem. We had these giant lights. They looked like the type of lights that you'd see like police with, like to spot someone. And we're looking all over this abandoned building, all these crazy stores and stuff that are gone, and it was pretty cool, right? But since we were using such bright lights and there was holes in the walls, you could see the lights coming out of the building. And it turns out there was a security guard, but since we were in the front, he was in the back, so we didn't see him, and he saw the light come through one of the walls, and we heard him yell, and that's when we were like, oh shit. So we got really quiet. We didn't run immediately because, you know, it's a building. And we didn't see him. We just heard the yell, and right when we heard the yell, we turned our lights off, and we started whispering and, like, walking really, really slow. We weren't going to run immediately because we're like, hey, maybe we can just dodge him and, like, tiptoe out of here. But we start walking towards the front. We didn't want to go out towards the back because we think that's where we heard the yelling from. So we didn't want to walk out the back exit and just, see him right there and get in trouble. So we start tiptoeing towards the front, and we, like, slowly get out there. And right when we got out there were just 2 fucking security cars with orange lights on top flashing. And we could see, it was kind of like a hill. Up on the hill, on the road, there was these 2 security guards with flashlights shining them at the building. And they could see us clearly, and they yelled at us. But we just immediately turned around and ran back into the building. And we're like, okay, we need to get out of here somewhere else, because we're not about to run out through the front and get chased by these guys. And now that I think about it, I probably could have just went out front, walked up to one of them and tried to talk with him and, probably get a warning, but I just didn't want to risk that small chance of them not being good guys and, just trying to get us into even more trouble. And I know running away from them is not good at all. That just makes the chance even higher, but we were just taking that risk because we're fucking stupid. Don't be me. But we ran back into the building and took a left into this little abandoned store with a broken window, and we literally climbed out of a broken fucking window onto the side of the building, and then dropped down and ran out from the side. And it was only on the first floor, so before you get this vision in your head of me falling out of a fucking huge window and landing and running away, that's not what happened at all. It was a very tiny drop. Actually, the only thing I hurt myself doing was climbing out of the fucking stupid window. I cut my ankle on glass. I should have wore pants or something, but my dumbass thought it was a good idea to go and explore abandoned buildings with shorts on. But yeah, we jumped out of the window, we started running, and actually when we were running, we passed right by the front, and one of the security guards up front saw us, but he was on top of this hill, and he didn't want to run down and fucking come get us, so instead he just decided to scream. Literally was just screaming, they're over here, but not moving, like just straight up yelling through his walkie-talkie, not going towards us. And since he was doing that, we were able to run all the way into the woods and just get completely far away from them to the point where they couldn't find us. But since we did run really far into the woods, we had to sit there for a fucking hour and just sit there and let the fucking mosquitoes eat us, because we had to wait a long enough time to make sure that it was safe to kind of slowly go back that way and get back to our car. Luckily, we were smart enough to not park the car right next to the building or anything. We were smart enough to park it in a little mini-mart parking lot, and it was in the back, so we were good for that. But the little mini-mart was right up on this main road, right next to the woods where the building was, so we didn't want to go over that way until we knew there was going to be no security looking over there. So we waited like an hour, got completely fucking eaten by mosquitoes, walked back there, got back to the car, safely got inside, and then drove off. And when we were driving off, we actually turned down into the little street where we could pass by and see into the woods where the building was, and we could see like flashlights and shit. They were still looking for us. But yeah, we safely dodged them, got out, and avoided a confrontation of whatever it would be. But yeah, pretty much how we fucking turned this small situation into a big running from security fiasco. Even though we probably could have just walked up to him and talked to him and got out of it really easily, we took the hard way out, which is not good. Don't do that. That is called Polly and Austin / Luna. Don't do that. But yeah, that's pretty much the end. I hope you guys enjoyed the video / story today. Pretty crazy one, so if you did enjoy, leave a like. Would appreciate it. And yeah, feel free to leave any of your guys' stories in the comments below. I really like reading them. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.
I think I need time alone. I can use a year in space. I don't love myself, but you keep loving me. I am not the man that I want to be. I don't love myself, but you keep holding me. I cannot be yours and live comfortably. I've got the whole